You guys, I haven't heard anything about Bill Engvall lately. Come on now. I want to know how Bill Engvall's doing. How is his rating with the wife? How is his knee injury or back injury or whatever he had going on? How is Bill Engvall doing? We and the fans need to know, how is Bill Engvall doing? We need more Bill Engvall content on this podcast. And by the way, the sauce is McRib. How hard is that to understand? The sauce is McRib. Yes. By the way, love the show, but more Bill Engvall. Bye.
Hello and welcome to issue number 93 of Headline Heroes, a comedy podcast where we take today's headlines and create a comic book origin story. My name is Drew Mick.
I'm Nathan Haynes.
And I'm Tanner Ackerman. And I fucking told you guys about the sauce and you just couldn't get it.
I'm glad this is back because we re-aired that one.
That's right. It's not even that long ago.
When was that?
It was
like a month ago
that we re-aired it, or when it was 1 month ago we re-aired it. It was issue number 35 about a year ago, over a year ago probably. That that first aired. That's a good one. I have a hard time it's like trying to understand the physics behind Interstellar. It's just, I know it's a thing, but I have a hard time wrapping my brain around it.
Yeah, exactly. I look at it and I say I'm sure that this all makes sense. Mm-hmm. I just don't think I'm smart enough to really conceptualize
We aren't on your level, Tanner.
So if you just, instead of sauce, you just put McRibs down. That's what I was trying to get at. And for some reason that is...
No, but you said the sauce is McRib, so it's not instead of sauce.
Yeah, because the sauce is...
There is sauce.
No, we can't. We cannot relitigate this. Yeah. We can't.
Yeah, you're right. Moving on. Nate.
Yes. Carl, put that stinger in.
Here's your sign.
So...
hold on, I got to pull up our tab.
Oh my god, I forgot you did that.
The last time we did it was January 3rd, 2019. Today's date, 3/27.
So for reference, anyone who's not following along, we go to Bill Engvall's website now and again, and we just take a little look-see. He's got some little percentages on there about how his life is going, and one of them that is a constant is how his approval rating with the missus is. And so Drew's been keeping track of how his approval rating has improved or declined over
Only
time.
for the past two. I will someday.
For the past two.
Someday I'll go back and listen to all of them, but not today.
Well, Drew, can you tell us what it was last time?
On January 3rd, 2019, his approval rating with the missus was 77%.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
Barely hitting that C+. Might even just be a C, depending on your grading.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy to report.
Oh, boy.
My approval rating with the missus up to 92%.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
Bang, bang.
Wow.
God what bless. A turnaround, Bill.
Thank God.
Huh. Yeah, he's doing okay.
Because he had been, so before the 77% on 9/16, I assume 2018, he was at 82%. So he was already trending down, and then he went to 77, and then just a miraculous comeback.
What do you think he did to get that 92%? What do you think?
Probably gave her his credit card because you know how women love to shop. Am I right?
Probably left and went on tour so she could be alone.
Do you think he saw the opportunity to do a "here's your sign," but held his breath and didn't say it, and that got him big points?
Oh shit, that's probably it.
She's like, I just want you to let you know that I saw that and I appreciate it.
What other metrics do we got, Nate? What other percentages?
Knee pain, 81%. So I don't know if
I'm gonna just add pain.
Yeah,
just pain in general.
Always 81 some sort of pain.
81%. Because
does 81% mean that's how bad it hurts, or it's that's how
I was wondering.
Or is it a health bar, and that's what
is 100%? Oh, you're right.
I don't know.
Well, you look at Bill Engvall and you know he games. You know it.
He definitely games.
He games. He probably plays some
squash.
Oh, you were thinking real life games, not like video games. I thought Drew was saying that our one Bill Engvall was elite gamer.
That's what I was saying, but no, apparently Tanner's going with the fiction, or maybe real. Maybe he's elite squasher. Probably plays dominoes. I don't know.
I bet he does.
Yeah, with the wife, and that's how he got the 92%. Now, Nate, traditionally there's 3 of them. Is there a third one?
Yeah, I got you covered.
All right.
How much I'm ready for summer.
Boy, that's some everyman shit right there.
Yeah, I really relate to him.
Oh,
Do you guys want to stop recording and watch the Blue Collar Comedy Special?
Kind of.
Tanner, how soon can you get here?
I think it's 6-hour drive?
Yeah, so like 1 o'clock.
I could skip on work. That should be fine.
No, I mean, let's think. What time do you have to be at work?
Well, no, okay. I don't have to be there till like 9:30, so I could conceivably get there. Crush a couple.
I think. I mean, it's an hour-long special.
Oh, we're not doing the second one too?
Well, do we have room? Then yeah. I mean,
I don't know. I think we
rides
could.
Again.
And I
All right, so
could make it back.
Let's do this math. You'd get here at 1 a.m. We'd crush it. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we could. We could do it.
Crush both.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's been cool, Tanner. You got a drive.
Yep. Bye.
Anyway, this way we made a hero. It was Bill Engvall. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Hero to all.
So do we get to guess the percent for his summer thing though?
Oh,
yeah, tell me. What do you think?
It's got to be 100%, right?
I mean, Drew needs to guess now.
True.
It's probably 100%. Yeah.
Wrong.
What if it's 0% and he's just like
99%?
Why not
quite committed?
What is there like? You know what? I don't like mowing.
It might be just that there's certain days in the summer you're like it's too hot. Maybe that's the 1%.
Where do you think he lives?
Texas.
Probably.
So like
he likes the Texas Longhorns according to his Twitter.
Wait, why are you on his Twitter?
Because I always like to see what he's up to whenever we talk. I knew we were going to talk about Bill Engvall, so I just kind of pulled it up here.
You have like a bookmark folder, and you just right-clicked, opened all.
His computer starts crashing because it's opening too many things.
The only tweet I would like to highlight is actually from back in December 23rd, 2018. He said, so this is 2 days before Christmas. Me and at Slim Jim wishing you all the happiest of holidays. My New Year's resolution, eating more Slim Jims. And it's this picture of him just like in front of his Christmas tree with his dumb look on his face with a thumbs up and a Slim Jim shirt. Like, hey guys, don't worry, I'm sending it to you, obviously.
I'm pulling him up on Twitter. And you know what? I think it's about time.
You're gonna give him the old follow?
Give him that Headline Heroes boost. There he goes.
Hold on. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, guys, Bill Engvall's calling me. He says thank you for all the new follows. So yeah, he's not even eating a Slim Jim.
He's not even eating a Slim Jim.
He just has the shirt.
Because he couldn't, there's no way amount of money they could pay him to actually eat one, but he'll at least advertise for him. Man, he looks old.
Hey,
he does.
Yeah, he's looking old. Because there's this February 17th tweet where he looks real old, and then like throwback to on his February 15th one. Man, look how young he is.
Yeah, well, you mean you know that's from back when he was on the Tonight Show with Johnny Carson.
Well, no, but that was on February 15th. What happened in 2 days?
I don't know. He got a quick glimpse of the Ark of the Covenant and just like, he didn't melt him. It just kind of like,
holy old shit.
I actually kind of want to follow Bill Engvall because it feels like he's an old man who's still on. He like is embodiment of old man on Twitter. Like doing shit where he'll accidentally tweet twice in a row the same exact thing, but not delete the second one. Or this picture of him with a martini in his hand.
I was just looking at it.
Engvall, Bill Engvall. Ha 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 ha! Couldn't resist.
I love is that there's not a. Oh wait, no. I was gonna say there's not a single hashtag in any of his tweets, but then on his December 25th one, he wrote the hashtag blessed and grateful. Hashtag blessed and grateful.
He does do them every once in a while. Every once in a while, he gets it messed up too, or he at somebody when he's supposed to do a hashtag. It's a whole thing.
He tweeted the same picture of his shoe twice in a row.
No. And like, what's also funny is I've seen ads for these before. I'm almost certain you guys have too. Like, they're Allbirds are everywhere. Little drop there for Allbirds, but like him saying literally the most comfortable shoe I've ever owned, I think is like a thing that's on all the ads. Like, just cashing that check, Bill. I get it. Game recognized game. I see it. I see you.
Oh man, I see his. Hey gang, check out @Monster Party Movie, and then next tweet. Hey, sorry, make that hashtag Monster Party Movie.
He doesn't even delete and retweet it.
You know what? It's
oh, Bill.
You know, a lot of people delete their tweets, but this guy, he doesn't.
You know,
also, here's your next horror movie you got to watch, Tanner.
Yeah, man.
Called Monster Party.
This October.
Also, I just clicked the follow button on my personal account for Bill Engvall.
Oh boy, you're really committing.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go for it. He doesn't tweet that much that it'll be an annoyance.
No, I was going to say, it doesn't seem like it'd be that bad.
It's just a nice little treat every once in a while. But, Bill Engvall nugget for me. Thank you.
Nice. Well, I think that's enough. I think I've got my Engvall fix.
Oh,
what?
Kind of disappointed.
What?
I saw one of the trending hashtags was Nate Oates, and I was like, Oates for me, finally. Some basketball guy. Nate Oates resigns as UB men's basketball coach. Kind of disappointment, but all right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, I don't care about him retiring, but I just they got my hopes up about these Oates.
He had hopes, and then just gone.
Well, one day. Gotta keep dreaming, Bill, that's what Bill would say.
There's your sign.
Or as Bill would say, love my new Allbirds. Literally the most comfortable shoe I've ever worn.
You know what my favorite Nate or Bill Engvall quote is? Nate, what do we do here?
Yeah, I love when he says that to me. It really is kind of sad though, because he's like, "What are we doing here right now?" And I'm like, "Oh, he's forgotten again."
He forgot. We're at the Golden Corral, Bill. Sorry. You wanted to come here for your birthday. It's not your birthday.
I told you that. No, what we're doing here, Drew, if Bill were here right now on the call with us, I would say, Bill, of course, what we do here every week is you, Bill, myself, Drew, Tanner, all of us best friends, go online. We search for strange and bizarre headlines. We put those headlines in a list. We take headlines that people have sent us through voicemail or email, Twitter, etc. Put those all on one big list, select one at random, and use that as an origin story for a superhero or a supervillain. Tanner, what did we do last week, and what are we making this week?
So let's see. Last week, in issue number 92, we created a bad guy by the name of Phantom Synthesis.
Yes,
which was the dude who could he wasn't technically a ghost, but he could move from plant to plant and make them sentient, which was fun. So that means this week we're making a hero, of course. I've already picked an article at random, and that one is number 5 for you guys. And that headline is International Space Station Robot Accuses Crew of Being Mean.
This one comes to us from Derek on Twitter. Derek, co-host of Pop-Up Filmcast, the Pop-Up Filmcast, and then also a host of The Wild Pitch. Both are excellent podcasts. You should definitely binge their backlogs. Yeah. What do we got here?
What we got are some mean astronauts.
Mean astronauts. The first thing I thought of is the robot from 2001 Space Odyssey.
Yeah, that's probably the first place I went, and actually says something about that in the article.
Oh, really?
It says the good news is it Simon or Simon? It's Cimon is the name of the robot.
I'm guessing it's Simon. They were just trying to be like clever so they could get the acronym.
Yeah. Said it does not have control of the space station, unlike HAL 9000 did in 2001: A Space Odyssey. Which the thing is, we're making a hero here, though, so evil robot wouldn't have worked anyway.
No.
Yeah.
But, I mean, what if good robot came out of mean astronauts?
Yeah, I mean, I guess the first thing I thought of was a robot that goes around and, like, punishes people for being mean.
From orbit. It takes over the space
like a
station.
laser from orbit.
Snipes him from orbit.
Is that, like, literally kills him?
Well, it's a laser, yeah.
Meanness will not be tolerated. I do like something in that vein, though. So he's just like the nice police.
He's a nice police. I don't know if I like the fact that he's just orbiting in space.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we get him down on Earth somehow.
Maybe he was on the space station to, like, learn or something, and they send him back down.
Okay.
Yeah, like, well, or like after they're mean, they're like, okay, we gotta send. He must be malfunctioning. We'll send him back down on the next shipment, or like the next go around, and he can get looked at.
Dumb, stupid robot can't take a joke. They say.
Hey, it's just a joke, dude. Can you take a joke?
Come on.
Fart on his face. It's just a joke. You're just a robot. You can't even smell.
I was gonna ask what they do to be mean, but you answered. You read my mind.
They just like. What if they do like classic bully things to him, like wet willies?
So astronauts are just jocks.
Short circuiting.
Except like elementary jocks, stop. Like very playground of them.
They slam him into a locker and shut it.
Why do we even have this?
International Space School. Yeah. Do a let's see, snake bite. Oh, ouch.
Hey, you know, Drew, I'm kind of like wondering there.
Uh-huh.
What if this, like, you kind of had a little nugget there that could be fun to explore. What if this wasn't like present day Earth? What if this was actually like a space school? Like it just says astronauts, but I mean, if you're a kid in space in a school, are you not an astronaut?
So
would that be interesting to have a hero in a space school?
So he was like, he's a robot student or something, like kid that they're like trying to.
Maybe this is a grand message. He's the first robot student, and they don't like him. Something civil rights.
I don't know. It was just like as soon as you said like some sort of space school, I was like, wait, hold on. But maybe it would be easier if we have him go back down to Earth. I
like the idea that there was space school, but maybe he comes back down to Earth. Like maybe his drive is that he defends kids against bullies.
I think that could be good.
Is that why he gets sent back down? Because like he snaps and like he shoves a bully or something that was bullying a kid.
Opens up that airlock. Oh yeah, shoves him.
Wait, what did you say?
Puts him out the airlock, I think.
He snaps.
I mean, punishment fits the crime, I suppose.
Yeah.
Is like, that how he
stole my lunch money? Fuck you.
Does he base his punishment off of how mean the person is? So it's like, if someone's really mean, he
kills them. That's almost verging towards villain. Like
I don't know.
This is riddled with the early workings of this robot will like take something too far, like go the Ultron route. Like I've evolved past your mission or whatever.
Yeah, like so what's I don't know what's like worse than a bully? Is it like getting tripped by a bully worse than getting a noogie, or is the noogie worse?
I
think we have to
trip. I drop all my things. In my phone.
Yeah, I think trip is worse.
Noogie, you drop all your things unless you want the full noogie. Like
that's true.
This is
noogie.
That's good. This is good. I think noogie worse. Honestly, I'm noogie camp.
Really?
It hurts, dude.
I don't know if I've ever actually gotten a noogie.
Why do you think I have this early onset baldness?
Did your brother used to noogie you?
No, he never did. The worst my brother ever did was I was in my room watching TV, and he, in my mind, kicked open the door, but he probably just opened it and shot me in the leg with a BB gun.
Oh, that's the worst my brother ever did. Well, Tyler specifically.
This is probably gonna be great.
He, this might not be the worst, but I remember like I didn't find out about this until years later. But so do you remember when there was a Rugrats special where they were going to be all grown up?
Oh yeah,
it was a whole show.
Oh dude, it was like a big deal. I was like hype as shit for it. Me and Michael Olson, who listens to the show, just doxed him by giving his last name.
Yeah.
We were watching it, and all of a sudden the cable went out, and we were freaking the hell out. And so we ran into another room in my house and turned on the TV, and it was working. And they were like, okay, cool. And the cable went out, and it kept happening every few minutes. And we called another friend, Braden, who lived in the same town as us, and he said no, it was fine. He wasn't having any issues watching it, so we couldn't understand why it kept happening. Flash forward like 10 years, I find out my brother Tyler had been going in the basement and unplugging the cable.
Oh my god, that's so good.
And like my mom knew about it too, that he was doing it. Which
kids will be kids.
And I was like 23 when I found out about this or something. I was fucking mad.
Tyler, if you're listening, that's great.
Tyler regularly listens, so he'll hear this. Fuck
so
you, Tyler.
Good.
You could be best man at my wedding.
Fuck you, Tyler.
Oh man. Oh, and he knew how much it meant to you. That's maniacal.
Yeah, I was so jacked for it. And I think, honestly, it was revenge from him, because he also told me years later, which I don't really remember this, is we were going to go see a movie, me, him, and my mom once, and he really wanted to see Waterboy, and I threw a fit until we went and saw the Rugrats movie. So it might have been payback for that. I'm just now realizing.
Oh, man. Man, you rughead. Oh.
Yeah, dude, I love the Rugrats.
Yeah, who was your favorite of the Rugrats?
I don't remember any of their names.
Are you kidding me? Chucky, Phil, Lil, Tommy, Angelica, Susie?
Come on.
Dill?
I liked Reptar.
That's not a Rugrat. He's in the show, but he's not one of the titular
You were such
Rugrats.
a disappointment right now. Kimmy, I think, was the girl they met when they went to Japan and then married.
Was half-sister?
When they go to Japan?
I guess
stepsister.
Stepsister?
What?
When did they go to Japan?
In the Rugrats movie? Are you kidding me?
Second movie, dude.
No, the first movie is when they have Dill, the baby.
The second movie. They go to
second.
Paris.
You're right.
And I think it ends with Chucky yelling no.
Yeah, he says his first word.
Which is first word. So I did remember one of their names.
I remember when I was young and seeing that movie, I was like, oh man, how cool. Chucky and I had the same first word. And I don't think my mom had the heart to be, I think my mom was very delicately like, yeah, I mean, I don't know how to tell you this, but a lot of kids have no as their first word. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh yeah, no, I knew that.
My first word was ball, I think.
I don't know what mine was.
I'll have to ask your mom.
My parents.
My brother's first word was mole.
Huh.
Yeah.
Like he's a Russian mole?
The actual story, I may keep this in. The story as my dad tells it was my dad was sitting on the toilet doing a big old shit. And my brother crawled in and pointed at his foot and said mole and was pointing right at a mole.
What? There's the door open.
What?
So first of all, why was the door even open?
Because it was.
Your dad lives at Fast and Loose.
It was before I was born, probably. No doubt it was before I was born. My brother was 6. So. My brother was 6 when I was born.
Reed didn't say his first word until he was 12, so.
He was crawling in.
So it was just, or maybe my dad was like home alone and was watching him. Maybe
that'd make more sense.
What it was. I don't know. Yeah. Yep.
Classic.
Boy, we've talked so long, I forgot what the actual article is.
It's the robot.
Okay.
That doesn't like being mean.
So right now, we've got a robot who is on a space station, gets made fun of, gets sent back to Earth, and like vows to protect kids from bullies.
Yeah, I think so. That's what we came to, right?
What is...
Go on.
What does it look like, I guess? Like, how is it fighting bullies?
Wait.
Oh,
go on.
When you say, what does it look like?
Yeah.
Are you saying, what does it look like for him to be protecting kids? Or are you saying literally, what does this robot look like?
I had just actually a random idea on a little bit to answer both of that question. What if, like, they end up abandoning the space station, but he stays up there and, like, is able to survey the whole Earth, and, like, if he sees a bully, he, like, sends a unit of himself down and like protects the kid from like sends it down from orbit. So it's got like a full planet surveillance. Monitoring. Yeah.
So in a way, he does like send this laser down.
Well, no. What if he sends a physical like robot
it's like shooting down a mech in that video game.
Titanfall. I'm saying, like, but in a way, he is firing something at the bully, but like,
then how does it get
near
back
him,
up?
and it's a copy of himself.
What if the kid moves on accident?
It could be like we could do like he's got phasing technology, like beams it down and then beams it back up.
Oh, that sounds cool though.
But yeah, I do like the visual of like, hey, give me your lunch money.
What have I done?
Is it like this giant robot that looks like it's gonna be super aggressive, and then like it writes him like a slip, like that's detention?
He turns into a hall monitor.
Okay, quick name idea: the All Monitor, because he's monitoring everything.
I'm writing that down.
All Monitor. That sounds very ominous. I like it actually.
I do like the idea that not everything that he does as protection is like aggressive. Sometimes it's just like pink slip.
Yeah, pink slip. Well, this is a small humble brag, but I never got any ever. I never got detention. Never got a pink slip.
Nate, did you?
I got one.
What did you do? I can't imagine you getting detention.
Are we sure I've never talked about this before?
No, I don't think so.
No, did you have to
I feel like I told you guys. It's not really like that interesting. But when I was in middle school, I was in math class. My teacher was writing this really long equation on the board that she was going to like show us how to solve or whatever. And then like in the middle of it, she started to talk to some other student, like that everyone didn't like anyway.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
What's that? Yeah, no. And so she started talking to the student. I want to say it was something I said something like, could you please, like, I basically said, like, could you please finish the math problem? And then she said, back off, because then I literally scooted my desk backwards. And she was like, all right, that's detention. And I was like, fuck. Well, I didn't say fuck, but.
That's what you got detention.
Dude, it was not, she was not a great teacher.
More. And then,
please,
and then your funny
the math
visual
problem?
gag.
Oh my! I thought you were gonna say something like, "Holy fuck, that's a long problem" or something.
Or like, I thought you were gonna, you said like a kid that no one really liked anyway, and I thought you were teeing up to like be really mean to that kid or something.
You were just gonna roast that kid.
No, but this was the same teacher who a friend of mine got a detention because like. He like he basically did finger guns at one of our friends and then like, you know, moved his fingers up and down as if like to pantomime shooting or whatever. But like they were just like doing finger guns at each other and she gave him a detention for that. So like not a great teacher as far as like determining what is detention worthy going. So
Tanner, did we tell you about Nate and I were at a wedding last in like November night or something? They had like mashed potato bar, mac and cheese bar, and like I went up.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if you talked about it on air, but
I definitely haven't.
Nate saw you walking up to the mashed potato bar.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you just gave finger guns to the person working.
The server, like people, I had been watching because I love a good mashed potato bar, and server, like people kept walking by her to go to like other things, and like she would like reach for her stuff to start a mashed potato thing for them, but then they would walk by and she would put it back. I watched that, so then I was like, finger guns, I'm coming to you. And she was like, I think I made her night.
Nate's, I think, too.
Because from my perspective, like what you are saying is 100% makes sense.
Yeah.
But from my perspective, it was just like Drew like struts up to the mashed potato place, not even there yet, says nothing. About 3 feet away, finger guns, and the girl's just like, all right, and starts in like as though this is Drew's 5th time up there or something.
It'd have been better if she would have just yelled out, Drew, like he was a regular.
Evening, everyone. No. It was probably my 3rd time. No, it was my 2nd time at the mashed potatoes. I don't know.
Sounds dope, though.
I'd been drinking. Hands off. Lay off.
I've been known to have a drink or two.
Yeah. Anyway.
Tanner, did you ever get detention?
Yeah.
We gotta go all three here.
I know for a fact you got detention.
I did
dude.
once in elementary school for speed walking down the hall to get to recess.
Elementary school? You shouldn't have detention in elementary school.
Yeah,
Come on.
you had to stay because you did. Yeah, I definitely did have to stay late, like one day or something, because I was essentially with some other student. I don't remember who we were like speed walking to the door to go to recess instead of walking. We weren't even running, and the pink slip even said speed walking, so that was a no. And in junior high, I was walking to home economics class, and Miss Kuzi, who I hate, and I will say her name because she's a terrible teacher, she gave me a tardy for stepping in the door as the bell rang. And I don't even, like, I'm not like a student who's late to class ever. I just, like, walked in as the bell rang. So she gave me a tardy. So
I like that both of
hate her for
these
that.
have been you were walking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one was for walking too fast, and one was for walking too slow. I'm over here like, what do you want from me?
The closest I ever got to detention was, do you guys, I know Tanner since we went to the same high school, but maybe Nate, they like didn't allow cell phones in the hallway, like anywhere.
Yeah, I don't think we were supposed to have our cell phones out anywhere. I think they were supposed to be in your
so
locker.
like you had this like practice of like you would use your cell phone in your locker between classes, but like halfway through a year, in one of our years in high school, Tanner, they allowed it and they never stepped back. So like I remember the first day of that, I had my cell phone out, I was in the lunchroom and I was texting someone, and Mrs. Byers, wasn't Mrs. Byers, it was it doesn't matter. Mrs. Chopard came up, grabbed my cell phone and said no cell phones, and started to walk away, and I was like, but yes we can. And she stopped and said, oh yeah, and gave it back.
Well, props to them.
Yeah.
They could have just as easily been like stupid about it.
Admittedly, her entire career there, no cell phones out, so I think it was just instinct.
Yeah.
That was funny. But yeah,
so, Nate and I are bad boys and Drew is not, is what I got out of it.
I was a goody two shoes. I walked just the right amount. Did no fun visual gags like that. Never wanted to learn like Nate.
Yeah, that was my mistake.
Yeah. I was like just paranoid of doing anything wrong. I still am, I guess.
You're like Ben Wyatt, terrified of cops. I don't have to be afraid of cops because I'll never break the law because I'm terrified of cops.
Yeah, we should get back to our robot.
Yeah,
I think we got him all ironed out. I think we're good.
Well, he's not an iron, Nate.
Iron Man.
Yeah, I mean, we got motivation down, what he does. If he sees bullying, interferes.
Well, we only kind of got what he does down. Like so there's one portion where he'll hand out detention slips, but what does he do if it's like worse?
Taste their own medicine. I think you're right.
Wedgie?
So does he do back what they did? Is that what it is? Because I kind of like that, actually.
Case by case, I think. I think.
Yeah, I mean, within reason. If a bully, like, I don't know.
And then, like, what if he does that and a bully's given a wedgie, and then so he crashes down, gives the bully a wedgie, then goes back up and sees in his surveillance, bully has a hard, home life. It's rough. And then goes down.
Wedgie's his parents.
Yeah, I was going to say wedgie the parents. I think that's the only solution.
Can you imagine just sitting in your house eating a sandwich or something and a robot slams in from space, gives you a wedgie and leaves?
Boss yells at you, you go home, yell at wife. Like, this is what he's doing.
Hey, what happens to the robot after he sends it down and the robot does?
It just dies.
Yeah, it just dies.
I'm gonna die now.
It's that, or it like rockets back up, I guess. Just that it disassembles, or it like somehow is able to return.
Maybe it has to be sent back up by NASA or something, so they have to go around collecting them.
NASA just like spends so much money to get it back up there because it has a laser aimed at them.
Yeah, at all times.
No, I mean legitimately, like, does it die or does it Rocket Man back up?
Probably Rocket Man back up.
It's pretty cool.
Oh, you're Rocket Man.
Rocket Man.
Cooler that way. Plus, more cost effective, probably.
Yeah.
To rocket to space.
I like the idea that this robot, like, bursts in through the ceiling of a bathroom of a bully giving someone a swirly and just shoves the bully's head in the toilet.
Doesn't even remove the first kid.
No.
Both in there. Sometimes it does good. Sometimes it doesn't quite nail it.
I mean, it's just a robot. It's trying its best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's especially early on. It doesn't completely understand human behavior. So, what is there anything that it could mistake as bullying, but it's actually not bullying?
Oh, like fake fighting.
Oh, like, yeah, I come up and like punch you on the shoulder and how you doing? And he just comes and just punches me across the room.
Another time I got a detention.
Okay, how fast were you walking?
Oh no, this one I went to pull a friend's shorts down.
Yeah.
And it caught his underwear too.
No.
And so his whole butt was out there. And I don't remember the teacher's name, but she was really old. Was the only other person in the hall and just stared at me in shock. And she grabbed me to drag me to the principal's office, but like started to pull and I didn't move because I didn't realize she was trying to pull me. And I'm like, she's like probably 50 pounds, but she took me into the vice principal and the vice principal said, he was laughing as he said, he's like, I can't just go ahead and pull like the regular principal's under or pants down. So he's like, how's one detention sound? And I said, that's fair.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what does this robot look like?
So I mean, I know it's not terribly creative, but
yeah.
I do actually really like the picture of the robot that they have in the article. And I can imagine like him sort of much like the robots from Portal 2.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Having arms and legs like come out of the body when he needs it to. I just kind of like, I especially like that little like happy face.
The happy face is perfect. So no matter what we put it on, it has to have that happy face. Do you want just the floating orb with like R2-D2 limbs coming out?
I like floating orb, and then
you want the flubber robot.
I don't remember what the flubber robot looked like.
Jesus, guys.
Floating little yellow thing.
Yeah. But more accurately, like, what is it, Wesley or from Portal
sort
2?
of like that. And then like when it needs to, when it like goes down to Earth, it can like sprout arms and legs too. Mm-hmm. Kind of like the robots from Portal.
So it needs to give a wedgie or dunk a kid.
Yeah. It needs to have some sort of appendages to do that with.
This guy is like, should we just go full Hammurabi with it?
Eye for an eye?
Yeah, like no matter what it is, just eye for an eye. That might be more fun. Like takes the lunch money of everyone.
Wait, why would he take the lunch money of everyone?
Well, like imagine this.
That's not what I'm
heard. Here's an example. The bully was holding the lunch money now. He takes that lunch.
Yeah, exactly. That's an example of the robot getting it wrong.
Yeah,
a little bit. All right, now give me your lunch money and takes both of their lunch money in the process.
The kid that was bullied just is so confused.
Yeah,
and that's why dunking in the toilet. Even though the other kid's head is still in the toilet.
Yeah. that might be more fun. It's just, it's just a robot.
Yeah. Aww. Is it like, so if, say, a bully shoots a spit wad at another kid, he comes out and shoots a spit wad at the bully, but it's like way harder because it's a robot?
Uses like a air pressure, cannon. A pressure washer or something.
It just knocks the kid out.
Except, is it the same size as a spitball? So, like, ouch.
Maybe
that might break skin.
I'm gonna go ahead and say no death though. This doesn't kill any kids.
No, it doesn't kill. Snipes the kid with a spitball right in the eye.
Kid loses his eye. Didn't die though.
Yeah, he's fine. It's a cool eye patch now, so you're welcome. So yeah, I like floating orb. Does he have a hall monitor badge of some kind?
It's like a little corner of a screen, just a little
something like that. Is it going to be? Yeah. Is it going to say the all monitor though? I really do like that name.
I do like. Yeah, I like all monitor.
Is it going to say that, or will it still just say hall monitor?
What if it's even though it's like on the screen, the H is crossed out?
Oh, okay.
He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah,
it's on the computer.
Yeah, all monitor is great. I wasn't sure if there's. No, all monitor for sure. Comic book cover then.
Could it be like a picture of him in a bathroom stall at the place holding two kids under?
And like with one hand and then maybe with the other, he's like demanding lunch money from another bully. I don't know. Just he really show it off.
Insane. Is he saying something like "stop bullying" or "you are being saved" or
"Congratulations, you're being rescued"?
Yeah.
Congratulations. I like that.
That's good. I'll throw mine in. What if it's like, this is truly horrifying, actually. What if it's like a picture of like a playground and like in the background there's like this explosion happening as he crashes to Earth and like kids are getting just disintegrated. You know, in like one of the Terminators where there's a kid against the chain link fence?
Yeah.
And that.
Sees the nuclear.
Yeah. But no killing.
Yeah, I think because of the no killing, we can't do that one.
It's we'll do that in the What If comic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love What If comics.
Yeah. That'd be we should do a What If Headline Heroes episode.
Oh shit.
Oh man, actually that's great. What if we like put out the call and people submit what if questions? God, I hope we have enough people to do that.
Yeah. Probably not.
Yeah, we could call some people.
We'll call some people.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna write that down. That's a good one. That slaps. What else then? Is that it then?
I don't know. What else?
I think we're good.
We good, Nate?
I'm just looking at our. Yeah, I think we're good.
Are you looking at our checklist we had?
I don't know. So I had it up by chance, so I was like, "I'll just look over at it."
Where is that?
It's like in the middle of our document.
That's real nice.
It's super convenient.
No, I think we're good. So, I mean, Tanner, can you do that thing you do, Tanner?
Yeah, sure. So this is going to conclude issue number 93 of Headline Heroes. This week we created the All Monitor, which is the omnipresent robot watching you from space always and making sure your kids don't get bullied. Or if you're rough on them at home, they'll bully you. As always, we'd like to take this time to thank Brett Jacobson for creating the art for our show. I'm pretty sure Brett accidentally walked into the women's room at work earlier this week at his new work. We don't work together anymore. Based off a Snapchat he sent me saying something about them switching the rooms around, and it was a good prank. So I think that's what happened to him. So if you see Brett, give him crap for walking in the wrong restroom.
Report him to the police.
That too.
We also want to thank Carl Sorensen. Carl did the music for this podcast and helped with all the post-processing of all the audio. If you're interested in working with Carl on any sort of musical project, you can reach out to him at carljsorensen.com.
If you have any articles that you would like to send our way for us to use for a superhero or supervillain, that'd be great. We have our Twitter at headline_heroes, and email headlineheroescast@gmail.com. We have our Facebook group and we have our subreddit. If you want to leave us a voicemail, just like what we played at the beginning of this episode, we would love to hear it. Please send them our way. Love to play them here and spark some good discussion. Good discussion, I guess. Bill Engvall. That number is 319-596-6766. Whatever you're listening to us on, be it iTunes or Google Play, it'd be great if you could give us a review, a rating of some kind, whatever you think is fair, but preferably 5 stars. Helps us get awareness out there of our podcast. Tell a friend about us, and finally, just thank you for listening, and we hope you'll pick up the next issue of Headline Heroes.